Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia, having a really, we're having a bit of an overcast day here today. But anyhow, so I'm not going out anywhere, I'm staying home today, so I'm going to work on a piece for my Gypsy journal. I'm going to make a moon to put in there, crescent moon. So the only thing, I just had a bit of a test of the size, and actually it only just fits in there. So if I'm putting it on a page, I'm thinking I might just take it in a tiny bit. Take it in a tiny bit. I'm going to use this as a background to work on, because I think that'll make it. Now, I tidied up yesterday, and everything I pick up I throw to the other side, and I had to stop myself so many times. When I say tidied, I did a bit, not too much. We won't get excited. I'm just going to actually cut this off again, off closer, so I can just try it on there again and see what size it's going to be for the page. Excuse me. So, I'll see when it's on the when it is on the paper, like still not cut out. It does look a lot bigger and more daunting, doesn't it? You know, so it'll fit there good. Look at that. Fits fine. Right. I didn't want to cut too much off it yet because so I can see through it, and that's good because I'm going to use this part here, and I'm going to embellish this thing. I could use a piece of fabric, but I think I'll just use the paper, because by the time I put the fabric on there, it'll make it solid enough that it's going to be, you know, look nice. Now, I'm going to put something, I need to do the background, and then I'll cut it out using the little, using the paper, the lines. I'll get this in a minute, using the lines on the back, so I'll cut it out then. So we're going to just make a sort of a collage of fabric. They're not very good scissors. What am I doing using those? Where's something a bit better than that? Anyway, we're not going to worry about finding things yet. I might put this in here since it's a bit bigger piece. It's a larger piece, so I'm going to put that there. Just going to check to see which which side's the right side. Now, glue. Don't know which glue to put on this because it's because of the. It's like it's good. I might have to go back to my old one to start with. Maybe I can use this and see what happens. Hope it just doesn't go through. This is a new one that I got, so it's gifted to me by Christina Hall. Thank you very much, Christina. I really appreciate that. It's really good. I'm actually going to put it onto here, hey, because that way I'll know it's stuck to the moon part itself. Right, won't I? Yes, that's true. So it'll be stuck to that. Didn't come through. Doesn't. Oh yes, it might have done a bit. It's fine. Now another piece of something. This is a different sort. It is too. It's a very slightly different colour. I'll put it down here further. I like these colours. They're nice, aren't they? I'll put it down here. On that part of the moon. And then I have a bit of blue one. He's got a little. I didn't actually want to put anything down that had embellishment on it yet, because and you'll see why in a minute. Why didn't I pick out some more different colours then? I don't know the answer to that. Hope I don't bump this thing. I'll just grab this bowl of pretty purple taffeta won't work because the glue will definitely come through that. Maybe that one will. That one might work. This is, I hope it doesn't come through. We'll try it, eh? We'll try it and see if we can get any of these colours on here so it doesn't come through here, the glue. And if it does, hopefully I'll be able to disguise it with something over the top. Because I just want a background piece to start with. I've got a feeling it's going to be able to see this one though. I have a feeling it's not going to work. Let me see what else. These are all too sheer, aren't they? So we need to put something on there that's not so sheer. Where am I? Here. We're going to try this, see what happens, eh? Because that's really pretty. You can't leave that out. Can't leave that off the page. See what happens. A bit more. So far, well, you never know though. Could all go badly. Like I said, this is only a background part, so it might be good. Could work. What else have I have here? This one here's good, but it's got a bit of bumpiness on it. Bumpiness texture. The texture on it's a bit high than what I'd normally look for. Okay, that one's too see-through. I just got some more stuff down here in a box. That wasn't in for a minute. I do not want to make a big mess here, where I had stuff all over the place yesterday and I fixed it up a bit. So I do not want to put it all back. Don't want to put it all back again. So I'm hoping that this is going to work. The idea that I have here. Great, this is cool, aren't they? Chop that along there, Sonia. That's not good. Okay, righto. Let's stick that bit on there. Go up here. Forgot to turn on the time thing again. Righto. As long as I'm off here by 11 o'clock. Okay, well, so that's not coming through there. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Wow, I like it. It's impressive. Very nice. Okay. Which way did I put that there before? Because it did fit, didn't it? Must be going all the way around here. As long as I've covered over the moon under the back, and this part on the top, as long as I've got all that covered, move up there. Oops, no, not working. Hang on. That way. How about that? Yeah, I've got it. We don't want that bit there going wonky on us, do we? Oh no, it doesn't matter. It's not part of the thing. We just got to concentrate on this area here. This part can be stuck down a bit better because that's on the corner of the moon. Right. I'd like to put some blue in there, but this is very thin. I could try it. Put that bit, couldn't we? Oh, those in the bin. Crikey. Okay, now we'll get here and we'll do this bit. Right. No, put it that way. So it'll go. This one's stuck down there. I didn't put enough glue on, did I? I'm sure though as we go, we're adding more things and more glue, you see. That's the idea. I don't want that to cut off there. I want it to come, I want that to still be just on the moon. Still on the moon. Right. Now I want to cut that out. We want to cut that out so we can see, oops, we can see on the back okay. Let's see what we're doing here, I hope. Now you might think this is cheating doing it this way, but I think it's really clever myself. It saves a lot of hassle trying to get the shape of the moon. I just printed this off the internet. I went on the internet and I just put on in there that I wanted a crescent moon templates. That's all I did. Just wanted a crescent moon template. Because I could have drawn one if I wanted to, but if I can get it off there for it's already done for me. Right, we're cutting over the diamonds by the seams of that. We'll have to have a look on the other side in a minute and see what happened. Okay. Right. Here. So you can see the mark on this side too, come through on these couple of pages, couple of pieces here where it's coming through. Bin, that'll be a good idea, not pile it up over there, put it in the garbage bin. It's just me. So there's me moon, it's sort of, not quite there yet though, are we? We'll just put those back up there in bits till we find out what to do next. Now, that's pretty cool, I'm liking that. So, I want to have it this way, I know, because I've just tried it in the book and it looks alright this way, you know. Get some of that glue off there. The lady told me not to panic about this thing breaking because you need to hit it with a sledgehammer, so I don't know, I'm still a bit wary, but still, that's good. Thank you for your lovely comment. It'll be okay, I won't break it, hopefully. Okay, it's going to rain again today. I think I heard on the news, or hubby must have told me that it's been raining for a really long time. Somewhere about, I wonder where he said that was. Must be, was it China or somewhere? For days and days and days, and weeks and days. It's been raining every day. The virus is starting to get more people over here in Australia. It's not one bit good at all. I've got a few things I need to go out and buy before I get stuck inside again. I want to have to just keep away from everybody. Okay, so far, so good. What do you reckon? Don't you think it's pretty cool so far? So this is, you can see here where there's overlapping, right? So that might be something we consider fixing. But before I do that, I want to put some pockets on here, okay? I want to put, and I've put that there, but it doesn't matter, does it? I want to put pockets on, so let's put a little bit of glue under this bit here, fasten it down a bit better. Or should I just cut that bit off? Because look, I can too. I can cut that bit off because I'm going to have a pocket there. So I'm going to cut this off. Now, I had a request from somebody to want to know if I was going to make a stump work album. Steampunk, I mean stump work. I say stump work because I do a lot of that too. So, well, I have done in the past. It's a three-dimensional embroidery, it is. So, I will be making a steampunk journal thing. As soon as I think I said that yesterday on my video, or the one I was putting up before this. I don't know when I said it, but I'm going to do it. But I'm going to allow myself to finish what I'm doing first, eh? I'm going to kid myself to do what I'm doing first. Right. So, pockets. So I can afford to have one here, and one here. Okay. Now, what will I make the pocket out of? I think I'll make it out of a nice piece of stuff. These bits, I love these. I like these bits. These bits are nice, aren't they? I wonder if I can make a pocket out of that. What do you reckon? It's all exploding over the side. We've got these ones here. That's a really nice piece. I do like this piece here. This is awesome. You don't sort of feel like you want to cut that up though, eh? You know, you can't sort of bring yourself to do that. I might have to, but look, I could put a little pocket here made out of this. I've got plenty of everything, so let's see what I can find that I'll be happy with, because that's your main thing, isn't it? You've got to be happy with what you're doing. This one here I seem to put it on everything because it's one of my favourite pieces. So whatever I put on there, it doesn't matter if it overlaps that one a bit. Plus I've got a little part here that's not covered now that I've cut that off. We'll have to patch that. Let's put a patch on. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to make sure I put the glue over this as much as I can, so a little patch will go on here. There we go. And there's glue coming up through it, but I think I might put paper pockets. What do you reckon? What about paper pockets on the top of it, and then put glue over it, and then put fabric over the top of that? Okay, what do I think about that idea? Where did I put the things with me gypsy bits in them? I have a packet of stuff here. Why didn't I put that? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute, nobody panic. Suppose if I added the pocket to it, then I can cover the pocket, and it might make it a little bit easier to put stuff in and out of there, because I don't know if you're going to be able to do that if you don't do it that way, Sonia. How wide is this to cover that? Okay, there. There's no, I don't know what I'm doing. You understand that, don't you? Well, I think I do, but it's all in your head, you know, and it'll come out eventually. Get it out of there. I'll get it out of there. I will. Make this a bit different. It didn't make a difference at all, really. Let me see what I get now. See what I come up with. I want to get this piece of material down here. I got this fuse tool here for Christmas and haven't even taken it out of the box yet. It's in my road all the time where I... Right. Goodness me. Get over there. Okay. Now I'm here, nobody panic. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to do a bit of looking through here to get a bit of few goodies to do something with. Oh yes, righto. Okay, so now we've gone and got these bits. I wonder what happened to that, because these might go really good on me, Moon. What do you reckon? Right. Very good. Now, oh dear, time's getting so fast past me all the time. Now I need a pocket, right? So if I put it like that, if I put the pocket like that and cut that out, no. Right, I'm trying to make something, do something a bit easier first. get up here and do this easier bit first. What about if I put that there? I've got this really good ribbon, and it's got wire in it. I wonder how it'll work for a pocket. Gee, I hope I don't have to delete this thing that I'm doing now. I really do. I hope I don't have to delete it because I don't like it. It won't be a good idea, will it? How about that there? This piece. It's very wide though, isn't it? Wait a minute, I'll just cut the top off it and make sure I fix it so it can be used on something else, the top bit. You're going a bit too far now, Sonia. You've just gone all the way down there. And, okay. Right. Now, how's that look? Okay. Right, we can do that. We just might take a bit more off the back, off the length, off the... How much do we need? We need it to be that long. Right. Go a little bit over and then I can cut it off. Go too less and you can't put it back. This is going to fray undone on me now. No, don't let it, Sonia. Don't let that happen. Right, now if I put the pocket there. Okay. Put this. That's the right size. That is. That tiny bit is the right size. So we go up here. I need to make this in the time allocated. I don't want to be fiddling about past what time, you know, what time we need to do it. So if I cut this just above it, no, because I need it to be the whole thing, don't I? I need the whole thing. So we're going to have to glue this onto here, put it on. I better get a move on. I sit here and fiddle around too much and I don't get it all done for you on time. There we go. I've got that in there. That's not, get that bit off. Now we can put that there like that. Down a bit further so we can cover up some of the bits that are not working. Now this has only got to go up the two sides and down along the bottom, right, doesn't it? Up the two sides here, down along the bottom, right, like so. And it doesn't matter if you can see that piece of board, that piece of card behind there. Then when that dries a bit better, I'm going to go back and get that off there, okay? Cut it off when that dries. Sometimes if you go to move something when something's drying, it might drag it off there and be out of place then, won't it? Right, and now, I do have, oh, here, I've got this one here too. I could put the blue there, couldn't I? And use it as a pocket. Which way is it going to go? Because that didn't work out well at all, that piece, did it? Did not work out one bit good. How about a bit of this? I suppose not everything has to be a pocket. You could just have a couple of pockets on your moon, couldn't you? This does not have to have one in there. I don't think so. It can be covered with something really pretty though. It doesn't. Oh, look at that. That could be a pocket. A very small tuck spot. Yeah, that just fell out of the sky. I know. I did not even think about that when I was saying it. I did not even think about that when I was saying it. I'm definitely going to have to cover that over, so I might put that there. I've actually got, it's a piece of ribbon, and I have, oh here, this is nice. I could put a bit of this here, the other way around, so it'll cover that up. Because I do not want all that. It's sticking out there. It's not good. That's a better way for it to go though, isn't it? Like that. Yeah. I'm just going to put this all under the back of this and hopefully it will not come through again more. I hope not. come all through this end of it. I'm going to tuck that over a bit, so come on. So we don't have to cut too many of them beads off. Otherwise we'll lose our little beads, won't we? Oh, look at that's coming through there again, that glue. It's the sort of stuff that will do that. That looks like a pair of sunglasses. Oh dear. Actually, I can't have it because I can see through it, and I'm not a happy person if I can see through that. No, put your glasses over there for a minute. We'll keep plaster and glue on here. I'm going to just have to put a piece of paper on it and just see if I can't put something over the top of that. I don't know. Well, that going that way looks okay. I'm having a terrible time here with scissors today. I don't know what is the matter with these. They're probably covered in glue. That's probably what's the matter with them. Probably covered in glue, Sonia. Anyway, nobody said I couldn't have paper as well as fabric on this, did they? When my mind settles onto what to do with it, I can put something over the top of it. After I get that sorted out. My head, where's the bit that wipes with? I have the bit that... What did I do with that? I thought I keep that bit there to wipe with on. Okay, I hope we're still in the shot here. Oh, good. Alright, now, put something on it that's not going to show through. There's a pointy bit I've left on there accidentally. There we go. This doesn't go over here, does it? Is it going to go under there? I'll keep that, cut that back a bit. So then you've still got this nice piece on the end. Because it didn't come through that bit. Okay, now we're going to have to stop faffing about here, aren't we? And get on with this. Wow, that's a bit, that's not bad, but not too bad. We'll give it a go, see what happens. For a pocket on the moon. I like the green. Not too sure, but not too sure. Well, that's completely covering that mauve bit, but that doesn't matter because there'll be two pockets there, won't there? What do you think? That looks good. Do I need all the red? No, just part of the red. Just part of the red one. And will that go down? I need a piece of paper behind that, I think. Where's me paper? So I don't want to stick it on here accidentally and not have a pocket in there. Our cat seems to be in distress again. Jeremy was outside. He'll be right in a minute. I'm sure he'll be fine now he's back in here. He gets upset if you go away to leave him if there's nobody about. He knows we're not that far away. If we bring him in here, he's all right. He plays up something frightful, and after a while he knows I'm angry with him. Well, I guess I go crook and tell him to get down. He then will go and sit down and lay on the floor, but I don't trust him because he's only about to jump in your glue any minute, you know. You never know when he's about to jump on the table, so he's not... I like the fact that that's got that shape on it too, don't you reckon? That looks good. So we don't really have to glue that down. Just make sure I've got everything off there. Righto. Now we're going to come put it down on there like that. Do like that. I do like that. Now I hope they stick down really nicely. Oh dear, what I've done. I've put the glue is not. I'll have to go onto the moon. It will have to go onto our moon because I put it too far over the edge of the paper and it wasn't gluing down. Okay, that's better, isn't it? Now it's glued. Yes, because I had my glue here. The moon was under there. See, I feel like I'm making a big mess this morning with the glue. It's okay. It comes out. I don't have to sit there and wait forever to get it. The wiping piece. Now cut this and get glue all over me. I was going to say my knife. It's my scissors. I'm getting glue all over my scissors. Should have waited till it dried a bit. That's what I said about the other one, didn't I? Because now I've got it all over the place. But we don't have time for waiting. We've got to get on with the job at hand, don't we? We've got time to wait. Righto. There we are. That's looking cool, isn't it? I'm stuck. Sorry. Trying to get that off my hand. Didn't want to leave me. Okay, so now I've got some... Oh, they're my cards. I still haven't put them in there, have I? I've these little tickets here, but I'm going to put something else. I don't think I'm going to use these. Can you get this in there? Yeah. Only just... Oh, maybe it was getting stuck on that. I don't know. I haven't put any glue up the top here of it. Some there, some there. Okay. Might be a bit of glue there or not, I don't know. A bit of fluff, something stuck there. Right, now I need to see what we're going to do with this. Okay, so it can, something will go down in there. This size. Right, I'll put that over there. Maybe I will. Let's go with me. And then this one here. Maybe that thick, that big, that one. And then this one, I'm going to leave them in there, I think. Hope they don't stick. This one might be a bit tricky though. It's looking like it could want to stay there. Hope not. Anyway, we'll resume the decoration of that in a minute. Oh, well, we're still going to be doing more. I have this one here, look, this beautiful moon. I'm worried if this is going to stick on. No, it's not. Good. Okay, so I have this moon. And I need to put something here over top of that. A piece of thicker fabric stuff. So I can, you know, that'll cover over good. You won't be able to see everything through it. The glue being that everything I'm talking about. Okay, so that should go on there, hopefully, and won't be able to see that much through that, I don't think. We'll have a try at this anyway. So I'm cutting through all them sequins, but that doesn't matter. Oops. Now, put it on there and then cut them bits back. Okay, so you need to put it on here like so. There we go, and then cut the other bits off around here when that dries a bit better. Okay, right, now things to hang off the moon is what we need now. We need dangly bits hanging off the moon, don't we? You reckon it's got bits? I do. I think it's got to have bits hanging off it. And then I'll fix up the little cards that go in it. I wonder how long I've been on here. Okay, right. We'll just give it another few minutes. Have a mouthful of water. Because I think I might have to wait for this to dry a tiny bit before I start dealing to it with anything particular, like I might have to make holes in it, you see, to hang some stuff off. But I'll have to check the book first. Whoops. Where I'm going to put the dangly things, because I suppose I can put it on the front of this part, because if I put the dangles on here, I want them to, I don't want them to hang off the page really. Well, how about down there and down here and there or something? What do you reckon? So I can make a hole up here. Might trim that round with something. I've got what's that there? Let me see. I have got the gold bits that I think I might do this with. Trim me moon. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's get this off here first. Let's get this off here. I might have to just make the cards that are going to go in the tuck spots or whatever I'm going to put in there in the little pockets, because then I might have to just let it come back on the next one when it's dry a bit before I start making holes in it. All over my clothes now. I suppose it doesn't matter. It'll clean off, it'll brush off or whatever. I need to put my little glue pot in here to put that on. Where is it? Where are you, little glue pot? Is this you? Yeah. I did take the end thing off there. Probably should not have done that yet. I'm going to cheat, I think. I'm going to take some of these dangles off this and hang them on here, because, or I'll just hang them on there. I mean, you don't have to take them off if it's going to fit. They might be too long though. This is getting exciting. I'm enjoying doing this. I'm going to stick this on here. Okay, that's what our next job is, isn't it? Glue this on here, and then I'll come back and do the next episode for you, because I don't want to leave it. And I actually haven't done anything in the room here this morning because I decided I want to get straight on to doing this. Now, which one will I put on? I think I'll put, okay, which one? I've got one with the little dangly bits on it. That might look more inviting. Oh no, I'll put this around one way and another on another side. How about that? How's that sound? That made sense, didn't it, Sonia? Well, I'll try not to confuse you, but I'm going to put this around here like so. Make a moon shape in the moon. Getting this stuck everywhere. Righto. I actually didn't get up this morning until 8:30, which interfered with my usual morning things, but it doesn't matter. I was a bit tired, I think, and it's cold, but I don't like sleeping in, because then you don't have you don't have the day to get everything done, do you, that you need doing. Now, people don't have to, you just don't have to have all this sort of stuff to do this, because you can go and you can make it yourself. Any sort of pretty things, you just put some beads on and but it is fun to do, isn't it? So collect up bits and pieces of clothing and things like that, and you'll get there. You look at the strange, you get things from the weirdest places, Like, remember the time, I don't know if you've watched this, the time I bought them things from, they were supposed to be ladies' underpants, and they were all lace. They were 20 cents. I got all that lace for 20 cents. Took them apart, which wasn't hard because there wasn't much of them there, and I was just absolutely wrapped, because it was all that lace and it was only cheap. and it cost me a couple of dollars for a whole heap of lace. So you never know where you might find these things here. Like this trim is a decoration from Christmas bits. I'm going to cut that now because I want to go back this way now with... I might put this one on the other side. What do you reckon? Let me see. What do we think? Now, don't wreck your cards. You need to put them in there somewhere. Just for... What do you think about that? That looks pretty cool with it on the outside, doesn't it? Okay. Now, blue. Some of the parts there are... let me see this, what I'm doing. Some of these parts are a bit fray. Just put a bit extra glue there and push them over. You know, push them back into there like that, see? And it'll be fine. And there's nothing wrong with using this from, you know, it's like a, well, it's made out of some sort of fabric or other. It's not paper. But you can use paper. You can use whatever you want to. You can print off some pretty colours. I actually found the papers that I printed off when the printer was running out of ink. I found them the other day, which was a bit disheartening, or yesterday, because I wanted to use them in this. But I don't need to now because this is done nearly. Oh, well, it's not done, but it's got its paper there. I've decided what the paper's going to be like. So the paper's already there, so I don't have to worry about it. But it really worked really good when the printer was running out of ink. It made a nice pale pink and pale blue patterns on paper for me because I printed out the patterns. And they're all pale and blended in nicely. When I find them again, I'll show you if anybody hasn't seen it. Because it seems a waste when your printer's running out of ink and you've only can print off the what's the name, colours. Now we're only doing this carefully because we do not want to muck it up, you know, and it's not that hard just to go along and it's really cool. You know, I want to let it sit for a little while before I come back and start digging holes in it. It won't be for very long though because I want to put my video. I want to do the video. Sitting down, come on. Just takes a little while for this glue to, you know, you can put it there and just wait a little minute before you try to stick something down on it. You probably don't even have to wait a minute because you want to, it just sort of sets slowly but surely. It does it. So yeah, plus I'm pulling it off with my fingers because they're covered in glue. I definitely need a sink in here. These wipes are not quite enough here, I don't think. It takes ages for me to clean the glue off with the wipes and it's a bit daunting. I suppose it's okay though. Right. Now up here, this way. We're getting there. See, even though I just did wipe my hands, I still feel that the whole lot of the sticky has not come off them yet. Still not come off. Move this one out of here. Now I've got an itchy eye. Oh dear, that's not good. Well, it's not actually my eye, it's above my eyelid. It happens, doesn't it, when you got all glue all over you and stuff, white pieces waving off the thing you're working on. Look at that, that made a string. We've got to get rid of him. Make sure we keep this in the same direction, won't we, now? And if I did it this way, I know I've made it shaped like a crescent moon instead of whatever else I might have come up with accidentally. Okay, you get off there, there's a bit of glue on that, fluff or something. A little bit further. A little bit further. Righto. I'm still getting stuck to it. Look at me go. Oh, crikey. Can't get it to come off with the wipes. You've got to actually pull it off with your fingers because the wipes won't really clear it off properly. you know, for you to keep going and do more. It just sort of sits on there then, it just dries a bit. Come on, come out of there, glue. Righto. Yeah. Now I've got to cut that off. Looking properly, looking good. You don't cut it off looking wrong, do you? Which way does that go? I better turn it over this way. Go by that thing, that's the best idea. Come on. There we go. What do you think about that, huh? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now, I do need to make some holes and what have you, so I'm going to go now because I'm running out of time. I hope this didn't go over time, and I'll be back shortly to show you what I'm going to do with it next. Probably see this the next day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.